The Batman's played a joke on all of us.
I'm just here to unmask the truth about this cesspool we call a city.
The Batman offers significant changes to characters general audiences thought they knew well. All you have to do is take a look at the Caped Crusader himself, played this time around by Robert Pattinson. While he's the world's greatest detective in the comics, that side of him had never really been explored in a live-action film before. That all changes in The Batman as he's on the hunt for a mysterious serial killer going by the name of Riddler. He has to solve the clues, and to further add to the detective aesthetic, Batman speaks in voiceover like an old-school noir film. Of course, some things are destined to remain the same forever, such as Batman's eternal struggle with the Joker. In virtually every iteration of the character, the Caped Crusader has a tussle with the Clown Prince of Crime, and lo and behold, the Joker does make a brief appearance in The Batman. After the Riddler's safely in custody, he speaks with his next-door cellmate. And while he never mentions his name, it's fairly obvious this character, played by Barry Keoghan, is supposed to be the newest version of the Joker.
Getting to be that is like, yeah, it's the words can't describe him.
For years, all of DC's cinematic efforts came to exist under the banner of the DC Extended Universe. Similar to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this meant that all of the characters existed under one roof, so Batman could appear in a Superman movie and vice versa. However, unlike the MCU, this venture has become stilted in recent years as the massive team-up film Justice League failed to ignite a franchise. Since that time, some movies have kept the series going, like Birds of Prey. However, other DC projects have come to exist in their own continuity, such as 2019's Joker. Prior to its release, there was confirmation that the Batman would exist in its own separate continuity. However, there were questions if it would connect to any other DC efforts, particularly Joker, where Joaquin Phoenix portrayed the famed villain. With the above-mentioned scene in The Batman, we know now once and for all that the Batman won't connect to anything that's come before. By all appearances, a new Joker is in town. However, that doesn't mean the Batman will exist in a vacuum. It's already been confirmed that 2 spin-offs are in the works on HBO Max. The first will center on the Gotham Police Department, while the other focuses on Colin Farrell's Penguin. There's even the possibility that if the Batman 2 filmmakers don't want to use Joker as the villain in that movie, he could pop up on one of these shows to wreak havoc. It would seem the Batman is forging a new path ahead for DC projects, and while he may be the Dark Knight, the future couldn't be brighter.
Don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
With DC tampering with the multiverse in the upcoming Flash movie, it's clear that while some films will exist within the DCEU, others will exist separately in their own universes. Of course, as Marvel has already shown us with Spider-Man No Way Home, the multiverse is a delicate concept and can easily break to the point where other realities merge with others. As of right now, 3 live-action Jokers have appeared in DC theatrical films as of late. In addition to Barry Keoghan's cameo in The Batman, there's also Joaquin Phoenix's Oscar-winning portrayal of the Clown Prince of Crime in Joker. Jared Leto also recently revived his version of the character for Zack Snyder's Justice League after playing him for 2016's Suicide Squad. That makes for 3 live-action Jokers out there, not even getting into all of the cartoons and video games that have featured him in recent memory. It's an intriguing development, especially seeing how DC Comics has introduced the concept of 3 Jokers in the mainline DC continuity. In the limited series Batman 3 Jokers, Batman realizes that different versions of Joker are out there. Not only does it make for a thrilling adventure, but it also serves as a meta-commentary on the purpose and function of the villain in these stories. Could a live-action version of the story materialize with the 3 Jokers we have now uniting for one wild and crazy escapade? It's a long shot, but wilder things have happened in the world of comic book movies. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about the Batman are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.